there, not just the
I think all of them were. I don't know if we had a defensive zone penalty. I don't believe we did. We had, some through the neutral zone and some in the offensive zone, and most of them were with their sticks. And they're reaching penalties. And a team that skates puts pressure on you, and if you aren't ready to skate at times, that's what you end up doing. You end up reaching.
Todd, we talked about the atmosphere this morning. Did you feel like it got out of hand at all when you see the hats raining down? Or I mean, you scored to cut it to 2. So
well, I thought it was a great environment. It was. You knew that there were some Pittsburgh Penguin fans in the crowd, but I thought our fans were great. That the energy was really good in the building, and when you score a hat trick, that's what happens.
Todd, what do you take from this? It looked like you outplayed them for a big chunk of the game, and then the third period, last 10 minutes or whatever, kind of got away from you. What do you?
For me, it was about cracking, and we cracked first. It was a 2-2 game, and even the way we started the third period, I liked it. We had some good shifts, but we were the team that broke first. And their goaltender and the way that they played, they weathered the storm in the second period, and they got through it. And to me, that's a team that, again, is record-wise is first-place team. And we're battling. We're in a good spot, like to be in a better spot, but that to me is the difference.
I think 11 points from that Crosby line. I mean, does that speak to, you look at the lead that this club's opened up in the division? I mean, you just kind of point to the talent they have.
They're great players. They're dangerous players, and their second goal, they knock it out of the air, the puck, but that's the skill that they have. And then you give those guys in that group. And again, I don't know how much time it was power play, but you give them that much time, it's only a matter of time. You can do a great job killing, and we had a couple good kills in there, but eventually, they're going to break through because they're good, and they've played with each other long enough, and their execution is good, and they know where each other is at and where the puck needs to go, and you can't do that. And we shot ourselves in the foot. We did it to ourselves.
Do you feel like you're getting in any way closer to knowing how to play against them, or the best way for you to play against them? Or are you still sort of searching for what to do against Crosby?
I thought for most against the Penguins, I thought for most of the game we were doing the right things. We were playing the right game. I thought the two games, especially the first game in Pittsburgh, we did the right things in that game. You give great players opportunities, more opportunities than what they earn themselves. They're going to bite you, and that's what happened. I thought we forechecked hard. I thought we created some turnovers. We had some good chances. We had opportunities to take the lead and weren't able to capitalize. And again, a good team, you give them a little window. It doesn't take a lot.
Can you take confidence from the way you played the game, other than the penalties tonight, moving forward, especially against divisional opponents this season?
All we can do is move forward. And we did some good things, and hopefully we can learn from that and we can move forward. There's some things that, for me as a coach, what we need to eliminate from our game, but that's got to be a learning point for us too. The successful things we need to keep repeating and doing over. I think the speed of the game that we played at and in our execution, offensive zone play, we have to find ways to still try to create more because we had some offensive zone time. But, we can't shoot ourselves in the foot by taking the penalties that we did.
You've gotten some pretty good production out of Corey Trop here these last 4 games or so. Are you starting to see some of the things that Jarmo mentioned when this club picked him up off waivers?
Yeah, he's been getting better and better. I'm sure more comfortable with the systems, more comfortable with the surroundings and his teammates. And we've talked about it before. When you feel comfortable, your game should get better, and his game has gotten better.